First, you take 2.5 centimetres of grated fresh ginger. Just pop that in, along with 2 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of muscovado sugar. Oh, that's a wonderful word, isn't it? Muscovado. A good pinch of allspice. Now, if you go add a little bit more, if you like that sort of cinnamony, nutmeggy flavour, just sprinkle a little bit more of that in there. 2 tablespoons of pineapple juice. And a couple of tablespoons of oil there. I'm not using olive oil here. It's a groundnut or sunflower oil will be fine. You don't need that sort of olivey flavour in here at all because it's overtaken by the next ingredient, rum. Boy, does that make a difference. A couple of tablespoons of rum. Just pour that in there like that. It's smelling good. Just give that a bit of a mix now. You're probably wondering why uncles port Calypso, Ainsley. Well, every time my uncles used to come and visit us, we used to hear my mother sort of shout out, "Who dat at the door?" And my uncles would be there. And as they opened the door, the aroma of this would just hit their nostrils as it sort of came off the barbecue and say, "Why, Peppy," which is my mother, "that poor Calypso smells sweet, girl." OK, let's have a little bit of seasoning. First, a little bit of pepper and some salt. Give that a good mix up there now. Just crush down all those little nuggets there that you sometimes get from the muscovado sugar. Just crush them down, stir that in. And then pop your pork chops into the marinade. That's it, really push that down, turn them over. Make sure you pick up all that flavour all around your meat. That's it, and the beauty of this is that you can pop it in your fridge with a bit of cling film on top for about 24 hours to let all that flavour really penetrate through, or indeed leave it for a couple of hours and then just slap it onto your barbie. Now, talking about marinades and talking about flavours, it doesn't just have to stop with what you put on your meat. It can come from your coals. Now, just look what I've got here. I've got a whole array of woods there that help to add flavour to your meat. First here, we've got a mesquite type of wood, which, oh, that's a lovely aroma coming from that. Next to it, there is hickory wood. Oh, and some oak, lovely. This one's very similar to sort of the pot pourri, isn't it? And it really got a lovely smell to it. You can just sprinkle them on your coals and fill the air with gorgeous aromas. All of these are available in little bags or tubes at your supermarket or your little sort of hardware corner shop. But if you want something that you might find at home, how about some peelings of some of your citrus fruits like limes, lemons, or indeed oranges? I'm just going to throw a few of those onto my barbie to give it a lovely flavour. I'm going to put in some robust herbs like rosemary, perhaps even a bit of thyme. That's another sort of very tough, resilient herb. And they will flavour your meat or fish or vegetables beautifully. Excellent. Now, let's pop on our pork chops. Just let them cook about 6 or 7 minutes each side. Delightful. Now, with this marinade here, you don't just want to discard it. You really want to use it as a basis, basting it on top of your meat throughout the course of the cooking. You'll just have your pasting brush, and every now and then you can just turn them over, about 6 or 7 minutes each side, just sort of pasting as you go to get all those lovely flavours. In fact, let's drizzle on a little bit now. There we are.